Scoring a goal while falling down is always awesome. Like, it doesn't really matter how it happens. It's always fun to watch. Owen Tippett joins the show. Thanks for hanging out with us on a Friday, no less. Tough usually to get interviews on a Friday, so we appreciate you. How's things heading into the weekend here as we get closer to the end of the season?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, obviously around trade time it was pretty busy, but like I said, just kind of settling in now and trying to get my feet under me.
So how did this whole thing go for you? You know, we talked a lot of the young players. We've been traded before. Is it, do you feel, I mean, everybody's been traded. I think to some degree, you got a little bit of like hurt, you know, to some degree, but then you're also very excited.
5 or 6 times you get over it.
Yeah, you get over it after a while, but then you also, it feels really good to be wanted and for a team to go out and, you know, and trade a player like Claude Giroux for. So, you know, how has this process been treating you, and how have you been handling the adjustment?
Yeah, I think just like you said, I mean, when it first comes into rumors or you first hear, you know, that it could be a possibility, it hurts, and you obviously don't want to leave a club you've been a part of for many years. But it's just exactly like you said. There's always opportunity on their side, and when you're wanted by another club, it's obviously a good feeling. So I tried to have a positive mindset towards it and just use it as a fresh start and a new opportunity.
Owen Tippett is now a Philadelphia Flyer, and the hair is a perfect match for that Flyer orange. It's a thing of destiny. I got to believe that's trending in that town right now, isn't it, Owen?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's quite a few of us on the actual team, so it's pretty funny, and it's been quite a running joke throughout the locker room.
Yeah, solid branding.
Solid branding, that's right.
But, you know, I imagine I've obviously never been traded, but I imagine it's like starting a new job, going to a new school, joining a new team, and you kind of feel like the new kid on the block a little bit. Are you a shy guy? Are you outgoing? Did you know anyone on the Flyers before you got dealt over there? How was that situation, and how did you approach that as the new guy in town?
Yeah, I would say I'm personally a pretty quiet guy, but I knew a couple of guys on the team already from, you know, Yandel and Connaughton last year in Florida, and then I played junior with and against Morgan Frost. So having that familiarity definitely helped coming into the locker room.
And what about it always intrigues me, the jersey number. How'd you come up with the jersey number?
It was just something that I picked when I was younger, just to, you know.
You've always been.
Yeah, no, I chose it when I was younger, and the reason was just so I could have something that I could probably stick with, and it wasn't that common. So I've been lucky to stick with it now, and hopefully I can stick with it for a while.
Owen, you've got 10 games under your belt as a Flyer, transition out of the Florida franchise. How's the fit feel so far? You've kind of had a chance to get your legs underneath you. How's the fit on the ice? How's the fit off the ice?
Yeah, I think, you know, every game I've just kind of looked at it as an opportunity to build my game and become, you know, part of the team and more comfortable and build chemistry with some of the guys. So obviously I feel it's been a pretty good fit so far, and you know, I'm looking forward to the rest of it.
Only so many games left in the season here. Unfortunately, we're not going to see the Flyers in the playoffs. How does Owen Tippett plan to spend his off season?
I haven't really thought too much about it. I mean, obviously I got to go back to Florida and sort things out there with my apartment and whatnot. But other than that, I haven't really thought too much about it.
Yeah, life administration. I understand.
Yeah. So wait, down the stretch here, maybe take us inside. I mean, a lot of times the fans want to know, and maybe when you're watching the games, I mean, when there's not the playoffs to play for, like there's still jobs, right? There's opportunity. You want to set the standard, so going into the next, you want management this summer to be writing in pencil Owen Tippett at this part of the lineup, right? So those things, that's the driving force for the remainder games, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously coming in late in a contract year, it's, you know, you just want to do anything you can to have an impact and help the team win. I mean, obviously one of the messages this year has been just build on what we have in the room going forward and you know, build towards next year sort of thing. So I think, you know, coming in late, I just wanted to have an impact and do what I can to make a name for myself sort of thing and help the organization.
You know, not an original six franchise, Philadelphia, the Flyers, but a long and storied franchise, and one with a winning history and a really rich and probably as vibrant an alumni as there is out there. Are you starting to get a sense of kind of the legacy around the building, what it's like to be a Flyer and how devout the Flyer fan base is?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, going from Florida to Philly, you can obviously see differences, and I'm sure it's like that throughout other teams too. But I think when you come to a hockey market like Philly, you kind of learn quickly, you know, how passionate the fans in the city are around the team. So no, it's been great so far.
All right, before we let you go, what's the key to a good Philly cheesesteak sandwich?
I actually haven't had one yet.
What? Oh my gosh! It's a
That's after the season. That's not on the in-season
stop it! Stop
diet.
it! You can mix
Come on,
in
the man's a professional.
I have a hard time believing that none of the Flyers have had a Philly cheesesteak this season. But hey, it's a good TikTok video. You have your first Philly cheesesteak, give it a rating, and see how it plays out. But we appreciate you joining the show. Best of luck the rest of the season and in the off season as you get ready for next year.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.